Hey everyone, welcome to Neverfate Gaming. We are going to play Dead Space 2. Press any key to continue. I could do this. I could speak the words. If you haven't watched any of my Dead Space 1 playthrough, basically what happened is repair crew was called out to a mining vessel. While en route, the main character, Isaac, was listening to a recording from his girlfriend. His girlfriend was like, oh, I'm so sorry for the stuff that happened between us. Whatever. You get there, the ship's overrun with weird monsters. They're undead alien things. There's an alien artifact called a marker that's manipulating people and making them go crazy. We find out that Isaac's girlfriend's really dead, and the aliens just wanted back their weird artifact thing. We escape before one final jump scare, and then credits, and then we're just like, alright, that's the end of that game. So we're going to continue. This game picks up almost kind of right where that left off, you'll see, as this unfolds. The game is quite different this time around. The storytelling is a bit different. And the only thing I do, once I hit start, now I'm not going to talk as much, that's why I'm doing a long intro like this. I will say that there is some extremely graphic violence. There is some elements of self-harm, self-mutilation, things like that are could be graphic or sensitive throughout this game. So, I'm just letting you know, I usually age gate the first episode, and then the rest of the time you're just on your own. But I'll try and warn you of anything really severe coming up. And with that, let's start. Intro. It's EA. Boo. Visceral Games. Yay! Except EA killed them. Boo. Dead Space 2!
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimur is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting an arranged thing today. Isaac.
As you can see, the storytelling has completely changed.
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clarke. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker-class vessel.
The Ishimura.
USG Ishimura, yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. A mission for which you volunteered, am I right? What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
Horror.
They found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker?
A little bit.
It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
What did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac? Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me?
Already. Just much better storytelling.
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me?
Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket.
I like that my straitjacket has room for my rig.
Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
Oh! The intro to this game is just bananas. It's like recap and right into horror. Also,
Franco, what happened? Oh God, Isaac!
you gotta run on your own.
Run!
Evacuation in progress. GTFO. Yeah, I know. It's so much pressure. There's also, what do you call it? Quick time events in this. There's so many more insta-kills in this game. Now I can talk about this game a little more openly. Because that intro is bonkers. I know that intro so well because I have beaten this game so many times. Because I actually have beaten this game on hardcore, which means you have to practice it a lot. Because if any of those monsters hit you once... Nope. Yummy, yummy, in my tummy. You guys are gone. Oh, yeah. Satisfying crunch.
This is Director Teichman to all project personnel. I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. This is not a drill. Teichman out.
If on hardcore mode any of those creatures hit you, that's it. You just die, and you have to listen to that whole opening monologue again. And so I've had to do that a few times and listen to that, like, 3-minute intro. No, how do I know the game so well as I run into a wall. This is actually a very important scene.
Yes, don't you think? It hurts. It still hurts.
Should we watch it all?
I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow. No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session. I don't care. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today.
Yeah, let's talk about it. This thing over here, this like table that blocks your path and you have to run over this horror and look down into the rooms. I mean, it's creative, but why can't I just jump over the table?
Symbols whisper to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on, Strauss.
Come on, Strauss. That is, there is some foreshadowing in that, but not super important. We'll learn later on. Just gonna sneak past this gentleman. Nope.
Come on, man. Patient 4.
I remember you. Tiedemann said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. Which one more?
Listen to me, man.
What matters?
Listen to me. We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of the straitjacket.
No one's getting out of here alive.
No one.
Don't do it.
Game over. Oh wait, no.
There's no escaping from what I've done.
Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy.
The rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them.
I should. But
Go
see,
ahead. Take it.
see how much the storytelling has changed? From just people talking to you on a little monitor, which will happen later in the game. Alright. Also, remember I kept hitting the wrong buttons in Dead Space 1? It's because I'm so used to this game.
Isaac, We're all gonna burn for what we did.
Yeah, I know what he's gonna do. I'm gonna look away from that and save us all the horrific imagery.
Clarke. Isaac Clarke, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Follow the route I'm sending you.
I appreciate how much Isaac now can talk and interact with people, but also just curse. Some of his best moments in this game are just him just saying the F word. But again, as usual, it's body stomping time. Guys, I know the game is pretty dark. Unfortunately, this first chapter is very dark, and I for some reason, I just can't... I can't brighten the recording. I actually can't even manipulate the brightness. I haven't figured out a way, unless there's just some custom setting I'm not seeing. The Steam version of the game is not perfect. But, you know, we're gonna make do. It's a really awesome game. I love this game. And I like the first game. I think Dead Space 1 was really good, but to me, Dead Space 2 hits it out of the park and around the world. Look at that. Oh, come on, man. It's so good. They forgot to revoke all of my what do you call it? IDs and stuff, so I could access so much stuff because I'm a frickin' like tier 1 engineer or whatever it is. Which I think was like the platinum trophy in either this game or the first game. It was like tier 1 engineer.
Isaac, what happened? Are you alright?
Why are you helping me?
If Tideman finds you, more people will die.
Including me.
Not if you follow my route. You don't have to like it. Just hurry before you get locked in.
Oh boy, this game. Right off the bat, you see that they make Isaac feel more like an engineer. He's pulling stuff out of medical equipment and hooking it up to his suit. They make him much more awesome in this. Also, he's got a little laser sight, which is what he needed in the first game. Because you can do things like that. You're going for a ride too, buddy. Anything else? Anything else? I don't even know what I picked up. I don't remember there being anything over there. Evacuation and progress. Restore health. Press B. Which, I've never actually done this on a what do you call it? An Xbox controller. Alright, boys, come on. Plenty of Isaac for all of you. Oh, pick it up, pick it up. Boosh. Boosh. Give me that stuff. Give me that green goodness. Give me my Healy potions. Oh, I forgot that there were things down here. But yeah, this game on hardcore mode was just a nightmare, because basically all of these things can one-hit you. You don't have armor right now. As you can see, I'm still on my medicals. Yes, oh my god, I know, we're consulting the rigs and stuff like that. Stomp the bodies, because the bodies... Look, the bodies hit the floor. Well, not that body. I love that you can just turn their limbs against them. Yeah, melees, we got it. I should have turned all the help off. I know what I'm doing. Hello, sir. I'll help you out of there.
Jesus, man. Help me. Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter?
Oh my god!
Fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
Shit. Help! I'm trying. I'm trying.
Well, I guess it's just gonna stay a one-player game, because that guy just got decapitated. Oh, boys! Nope. Where's the other one? You have 2 arms that are made of claws. Where is the other arm claw? I demand arm claws. And now, everyone's favorite part of my playthroughs, me obsessively looking through every area as quick as I can. This is normal difficulty, which you guys didn't see me pick. I kind of edited that out. But on normal difficulty, most ammo pickups are plentiful and pretty good. So they're at 6. And I remember on the harder difficulties, it's always less until it gets down to maybe like 2 or 3. Alright, so I think that's everything. Oh, that's right, you have to get around this guy. I'm just gonna whack him in the head. I said whack him in the head, Isaac. That's right, to this day I will still mess up the punchy and the kicking. Punchy and the kicking. You don't need those legs.
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
You're looking at like one of like, I don't know, 3 survivors of the Ishimura. Oh yeah, there's a light gun game for the PlayStation 3 that used to use the old, like the PlayStation motion controls. That will actually has canon continuity to this game. But I believe that is only available for the PS3. I don't believe they've made the light gun game available for any other system. I don't think there's anything over here to grab. It's always just like looking for where they hid items on you and stuff. Because, like, you know, the nurses were probably packing heat. They probably had just bullets sitting around. Although technically not even bullets. They're like plasma energy discharges. Yay! That's uncomfortable. Who wants to get dizzy by looking at 2 different directions at once? Sounds like it. Yep. Oh, I got hit. Come on, reload faster. Oh, you're still alive. That was my fault. That was my fault. I did that. I think that's everything. Also, the inventory is now on the option button or the select button or whatever you are used to calling it. Which is why I kept going into like the map in the last game every time I wanted to go into my inventory. It's just because I have muscle memoried so much of this game, just into my brain, into my muscles. There's so many other things I could have learned in life, but I just didn't. I learned this game. Audio logs. Also, now you hit a button to listen to audio logs.
Orderly TPS report 138.
TPS reports.
Has again shit the bed. Patient continues to draw what looks like a marker in anything she can, including her own feces. Her trembling hands have reached a point where she cannot feed, drink, or bathe herself. Her outlook is uncertain. Entry end.
So it looks like this is a facility for anyone who's come into contact with markers and has that sort of replicating signal in their brain. Manual reload. I like how you get into 2 firefights. They're like, oh, by the way, do you need to know how to manually put bullets in your gun? I like that there's so much information in this game that just full-on assumes that you haven't played the first game. You're like, the limb thing, we're still doing the limb thing. Everyone's like, remember the limb thing from the first game? We're doing it. This place doesn't look friendly. Another audio log. Oh, text log. As you know, text log's not really my thing. I don't even do a special episode where I read them. I should just do spooky readings of text logs in survival horror games. That should be my channel shtick. I would kind of like to upgrade my channel. Not upgrade, but do different things. I just don't know. I kind of want to talk about D&D a little bit. Because so many of my videos are just like me just talking about Dungeons & Dragons instead of the game I'm playing. And I feel like I should have a separate kind of videos or shows just for that. But you know, that's figuring it out. Oh, this part.
Isaac Clarke, come on the right. Hey, wait. Who is? Who's after us?
Force of habit. I just know to go to the opposite direction that he runs.
Isaac, through here. Come on, Isaac. Oh, no, Isaac, remember me. Patient 5. I'm patient 5, remember? Do you remember?
Dana, your fucking route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
Look, I don't need your help.
Fine. Let's see how long you last out.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Strobe lights, as you know, are my favorite thing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Get away from me. Oh, I can't believe I got hit like that. That was so sad. Ooh, man, I was holding my breath on that one.
Dana? Dana! Okay, you're right. I do need your help. Talk to me.
Look, Isaac. We
Hate all of you.
Friends, but like it or not, we're stuck together. Tideman's your enemy, not me. All right, I found you a new route.
Fine. So where the hell am I? How did another necromorph outbreak get started?
You're on Tideman
Power node.
Station orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak... Shit! Tideman's jamming my signal.
Yeah, well, Tideman sucks too, even though we haven't technically met him. Text logs. Ammo. They just assumed you got your butt kicked here a little. That's fine. I did. I only got hit once. That's good. What's this way? Okay. Ammo. Just knock over everything. Just do it. Just knock over everything you run into. There was just plasma energy everywhere. I feel like they just gave plasma energy to patients. It's like, here, have this dangerous, volatile thing that you could load into a plasma cutter. That's the other thing I love about this game, is he had a flashlight and a plasma cutter, and he just, like, glued them together somehow in the heat of the moment. Oh, Isaac, you're so crafty and clever in this one. I love it. Guys, I'm gonna save up my game here. Next episode, we're gonna go into the triage room, stasis beds in operation. Ooh, stasis, freezy juice. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for this game. Hopefully, this energy carries me through, and I don't have to take like a 5-month break like it did for Dead Space 1. And that had nothing to do with Dead Space 1, but at the end of the day, this is still absolutely one of my favorite games. Among survival horror, among just video games and the Dead Space series, everything. Alright, gang, I will see you next episode. So, bye.